Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for two game reviews that I'm gonna be reviewing, and this is for Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 that I'll be reviewing. So I'm gonna discuss what I played for these games and let you know my thoughts on my experience on it. So let's dive into this reviews or game reviews. Now, I'm going to start off with the first game, Borderlands 1, and I really enjoyed it. It didn't interest me at first when I played it, because it is a level-based game, but because you always have to level up, and the story mode, well, you can breeze through it pretty quickly, but there are some things about the game that kind of got a little tricky. Like, for instance, you have to fight these beasts and all that, or these flying creatures too, and also the psychos and all that. The psychos are just a pain in the ass to kill. The ones with, like, the boss psychos or whatever. The badass psychos are just, they only have one arm and they run after you and laugh at the same time, and it's ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a bitch. But there's a lot of challenges in that game. It took me at least a few weeks to beat it. Maybe a week or two, or something like that. I played it earlier this year, or somewhat last year, I think. I don't remember when I bought it. I think it was last year sometime I bought it. But I took my time playing the game, and yeah, it was really fun. I just enjoyed the gameplay of Borderlands 1. It was really fun. I think the hardest part was killing those vehicle trucks or whatever, or that vehicle truck in that kind of arena place. Dolls something, or Dolls Badlands or whatever. Doll Headland, I think it's called. I'm not sure. It's been a little while since I played this game, because I just beat the second one, and the second one was really good too, which I will be discussing about that in a second. But overall, Borderlands 1 is really fun. It's worth playing and worth purchasing. I think it's only like $5 if you go to GameStop for it. That's where I went to get it. But for me, for a rating out of 10, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really good game. I really enjoyed it. It is level based, so you're going to be taking a little while to beat this game. And once you get done with it, towards the end, you fight this alien kind of boss. And I thought it was the trickiest motherfucking thing to beat, but I realized it drops loot, like ammo for you to pick up and all that for your weapons, so you can kill it. And I'm like, oh my god, this is easier than I thought. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I had a duh moment when I played it. I'm like, duh, Brian, you can just pick up the loot after you take out its arms and all that. It was at the vault or whatever that you go to towards the end of the game, and it gets tricky towards the end of the game. Always the end of the games for Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 get very tricky. But yeah, 9 out of 10 I'm going to settle with for Borderlands 1. Now, to talk about Borderlands 2, you actually fight this. You actually have to survive against this person named Handsome Jack. and he's in the second one. The beginning's fun. You get to decide which character you want to be, a hunter, a sorcerer, or whatever, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot the brawlers as well, like Brick is in the game, and the snipers too, which I like doing all of those. But for this game, it got pretty intense with some characters dying off in the game, and I'm like, damn, didn't see that coming. Oh yeah, in the first game, you find out that I think it's TK Baha or whatever. One of the characters dies in the game, like midway through the game. I forgot which character it was, but I don't own the DLC packs for Borderlands 1 and 2, but I do have Borderlands 3 now, and I am going to play that soon. I got the Super Deluxe, which I'm really excited to play that in a little bit. But for this game, yeah, it gets harder towards the end because you got to go through a wave of enemies and all these robots too as well. The Hyperion robots, the constructors, you do happen to fight a dragon type warrior, which is called the Warrior, and it's a bitch. It took me at least 20-30 minutes to get done with that fight. Maybe a little over 30 minutes. But it was a bitch. And I died one time, and then I had to restart. Died another time, then had to restart. So I died at least 4 or 5 times fighting the Warrior and fighting Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack part wasn't as hard, but he always teleported a lot towards the end of the game. And yeah, if you've played Borderlands 1 and 2, you know that there's certain characters that die in the game. I almost thought Claptrap was going to die in the game, but it's a good thing he didn't, because he's a valuable character to the story mode and all that. But overall, Borderlands 2 is a fun game. I think it's better than the first, because you'd get to do a lot more. The first one's great. The second one, I loved it. I really loved it. And I did get the Super Deluxe for Borderlands 3, so I am going to be playing that maybe today or maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try to see what I can do. How limited free time I have, but out of 10, I'm giving Borderlands 2 a 9.5 out of 10. This is a really good game. I'd highly recommend you guys check this out if you're new to the Borderlands series, because it's really fun, and there's a lot to do in that game. And you can free roam after you beat the story mode, but after I beat Borderlands, there was nothing much to do left, so I was like, I'll just go to the second game. Then after the second game, I'm just like, there's nothing to do left, because I got up to a level 33, and it brought my health up a lot. But yeah, 9.5 out of 10 I'm going to settle with for Borderlands 2. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of Borderlands 1 and 2 game reviews. Or the games if you've played them. And if you like this game reviews video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you in a little while for, I guess it's going to be a movie review, for the Ava movie review. Or if I don't do the Ava movie review, it's going to be sometime during the week, because I'm sorry if I'm running behind on doing those reviews. I'm just sorry about the ding as well. This phone does this a lot. I'm just running a little behind on doing reviews like that for movie reviews. But I will do Enola Holmes, I think, today. And the One Republic Wildlife track review as well is probably going to be later today. I thought I was going to do it soon, but I just wanted to do these game reviews so you guys have something to enjoy. That way I spice things up with my channel, and so you guys like my content and think that it's likable to watch and all that. But yeah, I'll return to you for the Enola Holmes movie review in a little while. I'm going to play Borderlands 3 for a little bit and see how it is. And then I'll get to the... Well, I gotta do some chores, and then after I play a little bit of Borderlands 3, and then I'm gonna do the Enola Holmes movie review sometime around 4 or 5. I gotta see what I'm doing. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this kind of long video for Borderlands 1 and 2 game reviews video. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.